There's one God. Allah is uniquely one. He doesn't have, He's self-sustaining, He's eternal. He doesn't have offspring, He wasn't born, and there's nothing comparable to Him, right? That is our four-line definition of God. Now, we believe that God created us for a reason, told us what that reason is through prophets and messengers, and revealed a perfect book. And the final messenger is the Prophet Muhammad. Yeah, do you know much about him? Yeah. He's a man who actually gave women's rights 1400 years ago when Greek philosophers were debating if women had souls. The church was debating about if women had souls. Yeah. And the Prophet Muhammad is saying no. They have souls. They're a creation of Allah. They have rights. You can't inherit women. You have to give them the rights. So 1400 years ago, in a gathering amongst men, he's saying, the best amongst you is the one who's the best to his wife. Yeah. 1400 years ago, he's saying, no black man is better than a white man. I mean, no white man is better than a black man. No Arab is better than a non-Arab. And he's an Arab himself. He's saying, what differentiates you is the belief in your heart. Yeah. So it's like he's eradicating sexism. He's eradicating racism. And gave human rights, animal rights, you know what I mean? So going back to your question, how to become a Muslim, right? It's very simple. So if you believe that there's only one God, you believe that God sent prophets and messengers, with the message on what to do, what not to do. That's from the Prophet Muhammad to Jesus, Moses, Abraham, Adam, and all the messages in between. Yeah. You believe that God sent a selected few of these men with scripture. Yeah. There's angels, God created angels. There's judgment day, and God decides like our decree in regards to good and bad. Then these are the beliefs we need to be a Muslim. So are these things you believe? Yeah. So what's made you interested in Islam?
Just like the belief and how people believe that. Can you finish your sentence?
No. Then she has to become Muslim then.
Oh, it's really hard to
Oh, definitely. No pressure.
Yeah, I don't know how to explain it.
No, that's fine, because you know, Islam is innate. It's natural. When we say that God became a man, it's like it doesn't make sense. God dying on the cross, but then there's one creator that's above everything and created everything. Just naturally makes sense. So if you testify the Shahada in Arabic, that literally makes you a Muslim. Then comes the actions of the limbs, which is the 5 pillars. Do you want to go through the 5 pillars or?
Yeah, just because we've got to get the train. Yeah, let's do it.
5 pillars very quickly. The first one is the belief, the Shahada. The second one is praying 5 times a day. The next one is giving zakat, 2.5% of your wealth you haven't spent in 1 calendar year. Then the fourth one is Saum, which is fasting in the month of Ramadan. For 30 days. That's if you're not too young, if you're not too old, if you're not ill. Then it's doing Hajj, which is the holy pilgrimage, what was built by Abraham, following the example of Abraham there, if you can afford it. Now, Islam, once you have that belief, then you act upon these things. You'll see that, look, praying 5 times a day, what does it do? Keeps that connection with God, prevents you from falling into sin and so on and so forth. So sister, if you want to become Muslim, then you can repeat after me the testimony, which is, I bear witness that there's no deity worthy of worship except Allah, and I bear witness that the Prophet Muhammad is the messenger of God. Is there any questions you want to ask me first?
No.
Just want to become Muslim?
Why not? I'm spiritual. I believe in all kinds of things.
Okay.
Do you have Muslim friends?
Yeah, a lot of them,
Then they can support you. And the thing is, once you become Muslim, it's about proactively reading the Quran, gaining knowledge, going through the 5 pillars. So you ready?
Yeah.
Bismillah. Then what I'm going to say it in Arabic, and then you repeat after me, and then we'll translate in English.
Okay.
So, Ashhadu
أشهد
Allah
الله
ilaha
إله
illallah
إلا
wa ashhadu
وأشهد
anna
أن
Muhammadan
محمدا
abduhu
عبده
wa rasuluh.
ورسوله.
I bear witness
I will witness
that there is no deity
there is no deity
worthy of worship
worthy of worship
except Allah,
except Allah.
and I bear witness
And I bear witness
that the Prophet Muhammad is the messenger
as a messenger
and servant of Allah.
and servant of Allah.
That testimony and the belief in the heart guarantees you paradise. Right now, all of your past sins are wiped. Yeah. And yeah, no, mashallah. What I'll do, if you like, I can put you in touch with some sisters who just help you through the journey. And yeah, is that something that would appeal to you?
Yeah.
Because I know that you guys are in a rush, catching the train.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, let me give you the number. There's a really good organization. The sister will share with you, Revert to Reality. They support Revert sisters. Yeah. If you message this sister,
I'm just saying you can do something there.
I'll say it up. Can you come
Oh yeah, I'll get a fee.
yeah. It's here.
Oh wait, let me just. Okay, I've got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
If you drop her a text message and she'll put you in touch.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, this is a big blessing because yeah, may Allah bless you. Assalamu alaikum, sister.
Hi, sorry mate, can I ask what you're interviewing about?
We're just introducing people to the message of Islam. So at the moment, it's just about talking about theology, what people believe, why they believe in it, if they know anything about Islam. So what do you believe?
What do I believe?
Yeah.
I mean, I believe there's